What's good, Pi lovers and Bee fans? Today we'll be talking about the infamous topic of Pi network versus Bee network. Network. Sound like a German here. We're gonna start today off with some light coffee and let's get to the topic. This is how Bee network looks like. This is how Pi network looks like. If you want to be the first to start mining cryptocurrency on your phone, then these two networks are highly recommended, but of course they'll take 5 seconds of your time every day to click on 2 buttons. If you want to join it, you can use my referral code down in the descriptions below or here for Pi network and Bee network. But I highly suggest you to use your friends, because if you use your friends, then he will have a faster mining rate, and of course you'll be in the group circle with your friends and you can chat around and stuff. But if you want to join my group circle and chit chat about stuff, then do use my referral code down below, but I seriously highly recommend you to use your friends because then you can help him out a bit.
But if you're gonna say like, oh, I'm not gonna waste 5 seconds a day just to click on 2 buttons for these 2 cryptocurrencies that we do not know whether or not they're gonna have any value.
My time is worth much more. I'm like Mark Cuban and Elon Musk.
If that's the case, then don't use these 2 apps. They are a waste of your time. And for all you newcomers, for more updated news, do subscribe and turn on the notification bell down below if you want to know more about Bee and Pi, because I'm creating a whole playlist just like my Dogecoin playlist in the descriptions down below. Without further ado, let's start to discuss on the points of these 2 networks.
Cryptocurrency.
Whatever. To start it all off, Pi Network was founded on Q1 in 2019 and Bee Network was started in Q4 2020. As you can see, if you join Bee Network right now, obviously you're one of the earlier people to join. But even then, Pi Network hasn't been around for too long as well. It's 2019 Q1, only around 2 years. Pi Network started off a bit slower, but eventually they got themselves to 10 million plus users. Bee Network on the other hand had a faster starting rate at 1 million plus users over just a couple of months.
Darryl, tell them about the mining rate.
Yes, the mining rate. On Pi side, the mining rate started at 0.2 Pi per hour to 0.1. Obviously, the more users they have, the slower the mining rate gets. However, on Bee side, they started off at 1.6 and it went down to 0.8 and now it's currently lying at 0.4. Comparison wise, obviously Bee lets you mine at a faster rate as compared to Pi.
Hey Darryl, isn't that a good thing? Why don't you just dump the Pi and start just mining Bee?
It doesn't mean that just because Bee Network allows you to mine at a faster rate that it's more valuable. If you understand a bit about supply and demand, if the supply is much more than its demand, obviously the value of it will drop. For Bee Network's case, it started off really high, 1.6 as compared to 0.2. A big factor for this coin's value to appreciate is based on its supply and demand. If the supply is way over the demand, then obviously the value of the coins will be low. But whether or not Pi or Bee has higher demand, we don't know. Because it's not very fair if we compare now apple to apple, for Pi has been around since 2019 Q1 and Bee has just been around for a few months.
Darryl, what do you suggest then? What do you suggest we do? Which one should we pick?
Why pick any? Just mine both. It takes around 5 seconds of your time every day just to click on 2 buttons to mine it, and it's super fun because you have a group to chat with. You can make friends over there internationally. So just take it like a game. It does not do you any harm. Yes, the structure of it is like MLM, but think about it. Herbalife, Organogold, Amway, all these are MLM companies where you have to buy the product in order to sell it to make a profit, and still people want to do it. But this on the other hand is free and it does not take much of your time. So why not ask your friends to join it, because they don't lose anything and you don't lose anything.
Darryl, haven't you considered that these apps are just here to steal our data? Because data is worth so much more than money now.
That's true. But for Pi app, they use a data verification app called Yodi, which is a third-party app to verify our details. Pi Network does not have any access to that data, because if they were trying to just steal the data, they could have just asked for data on the app itself. Why would they use a third-party app to have your data? Basically what they do in simple terms is they ask Yodi whether or not you are verified as a human being, and if you're verified, they'll just let you continue mining your Pi. So it's safe to say that we can rule the stealing of data out of the question. Now it's time to come to a conclusion. Which do I prefer? Of course, for now, my bet would be on Pi because Pi has been around longer than B and it has showed some progress in it. It's gonna reach phase 3 by the end of this year and we can actually see what the value of Pi is. But it's not to say that I don't recommend mining B because I also mine B. Because if you're gonna click a button on one app, you might as well click a button on 2 apps. But like I said, my bet is on Pi because of the milestones that they have reached and because of its growing popularity. But that does not go to say that B can't succeed as well. Because as the coming years, they mentioned that their phase 3 will be on 2024 and by that time their users might be much more than Pi. Maybe. Because the duration for them is longer than Pi. Pi was only 2019 to 2021, but for B Network is 2020 to 2024. Which one will succeed in the future? I don't know. But it's best to mine both at the same time because you don't lose anything.
And of course, because you're not Elon Musk and Mark Cuban.
So 5 seconds of your time a day wouldn't mean much. Or at least for me, that is. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my comparison between Pi and B. And all I have to say is happy mining, you guys. Don't take this too seriously. Don't have too high hopes. Just mine and enjoy the fun of mining and chatting in the groups. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Look at Dogecoin, it's just supposed to be a meme, just a joke, but eventually it went up. So this could possibly have the same storyline. And with all that said, cheers to a good day to you and happy weekend. Peace out.